Alright, hello everyone. I'm sure a lot of people aren't watching this live, considering I just sorta decided an hour ago, a little bit over, I was gonna stream today.
I wish you nothing but misery.
Yeah, Yoshitsugu story mode. Alright, yeah, we've seen this cutscene a million times already. It's just my default to shut up whenever a cutscene's going on. The Yoshitsugu is depicted as a Shoku Shinbutsu, a monk who practices extreme austerity to the point of starvation, dehydration, and who mummifies himself before death.
Except, of course, for Chugoku.
I thought he was just sick.
Chugoku is to be mine alone.
I guess it does seem like something he would willingly do to himself.
Agreed.
He does appear to actually be sick, though. And that's kind of Yoshitsugu's thing, isn't it? Like in history and in media and stuff, he's always sick. Noshima and Karasu Castle for the shortest story. Yeah, I was gonna do both those stages anyways. The one here is lines for Tsuruhime. And he'll probably have some good ones. Shit-talking Hideaki.
Countrymen! Now's the moment.
Yeah, I recall both Yoshitsugu's paths being like 6 stages long or something last time I played.
Will know my wrath.
You like Yoshitsugu's design in Basara more than Samurai Warriors? Same. Samurai Warriors Yoshitsugu's kind of bland.
Remember, Yoshitsugu, we have to remain focused on the task at hand.
Also, his moveset's boring. He's not really fun to play. Oh damn, Saima with 10 free memberships. Thanks for gifting those out. Aristocrat and Captain Remembers again, good.
After the betrayal of
That's
Lord
probably enough to add an
Hideyoshi
emote.
by his subordinate Ieyasu Tokugawa, the country divided in two. Mitsunari Ishida had worshipped Hideyoshi as a god, and his demise sent him spiraling into madness, blinding him with a rage that left him with a wretched thirst for vengeance. His advisor, Yoshitsugu Otani, took advantage of this opportunity and began to form an alliance with Motonari Mori of Chugoku. It was the first of many ploys to bring Ieyasu to justice and exact revenge. However, though Yoshitsugu's intentions seemed obvious, no one really knew what his ultimate plan was.
Understand, Mitsunari. If you are to fight against Ieyasu, you will require Motonari's forces.
Whatever for, Yoshitsugu. A man with sentiment for such a wretched patch of land has no place in my future empire.
Perhaps. But in the coming battle against Ieyasu, you cannot afford any uncertainties. Trust me, if you desire victory, you will need this man's allegiance.
As you wish. But let's act swiftly. We must waste no more time in our quest to deliver that villain a brutal death.
You are wise beyond your years, Mitsunari. Remember, young warrior, everything I do is for justice. And for you?
Of course it is, Yoshitsugu.
Lord Yoshi!
Alright, we'll skip the blue path conversation for now. Saima wants to run Maru emote. Fine, fine, I'll add a run Maru emote. Only because you specifically gave enough memberships to give it. Something to change that one would be better. Alright, Yoshitsugu's weapons are just a bunch of pelicans. The fancier ones are elemental. And the joke one is a kotatsu. Which is, like this worn table with like a blanket over it that you put your feet under. In Japan. Never sat in one, but according to the Japanese, they're extremely comfy. See, what's his first R2? Oh, right, his first R2 is the fun one. Alright. Comet Racist. Where he just turns his balls into wheels and rides off. What's his alternate outfit? Oh god, that's horrific. Ooh, I do not like it. He turned into, like, a late-game necromorph from Dead Space. You know, the black ones with red eyes. Right, so we had to do Muthanari stage first.
Little does anyone know we have already sealed a pact. Deceit can be such a pleasure, especially when practiced in the company of such simple targets.
Oh, no, everyone claimed all the memberships. I think that's happened a few times, and I'm not sure why. I guess you just don't have enough people watching, or enough people that care to do that.
It's not yet rained. Not with these stars that I see before me. I hope and pray for a glorious death to descend from the heavens and take me from this world. O divine Stardust, bestow glory on me and grant me deliverance.
Yoshitsugu.
Ah, Mitsunari.
Motonari is ready for battle. Let's go.
It is truly astonishing how little this man has. Even I have not seen one single thing that he could call his own. I need no money, no honor, no men, he boasts. He even lacks interest in eating. Quite amusing. Such a simple task to kill this man. Silence and stealth is all that's required. But I cannot let him die. Not yet. Not until this realm is infested with misery.
Enough of this. It is time.
I've come to seal our official pact.
Yes, yes, I know. Official. How should we proceed with our charade? Shall we pretend that one of us has surrendered?
They just talk about this, like, in front of Mitsunari now. I do love how the first cutscene is just immediately Yoshitsugu just going off about how he wants to die in a horrific way by the stars. Yoshitsugu is one of the more unique characters to play as. He can essentially be constantly moving due to floating on his pelican.
I will defend this camp with my life and nothing less.
So he's pretty good at handling groups. If you hold square during any point,
Only to do as
you can make like this field, and then if you press like directional triangle, or I think any of his triangle attacks, it'll cause orbs to appear and attack people that are marked. That's his neutral triangle. Right, directional triangle is just launch all the orbs one by one. You can R1,
Let's do this. Just me and you.
just blast the orbs out in front of you. I think it does something different if you hold it. I know, it's just that holding it allows you to mark people. Seen as L1 triangle. Yeah, it's a launching attack.
The air reeks of dirt and blood. I never get used to it.
Alright, Yoshitsugu's jump triangle, you can actually charge up and suck enemies in. He's like a UFO doing this. And then he slams down.
There are a countless number of methods to intercept. Which one shall we use? Pathetic. The battle has barely begun.
Oh yeah, Yoshitsugu can't ride a horse now. Yeah, he's already riding something.
Is he really human? Or is he just the spiteful shell of a man? What are you doing? Pull yourself together!
A lot of his animations have a rather slow startup time, but marking people does help with that. And he does leave himself pretty vulnerable. For like his triangle attacks. His square string is pretty safe, because, you know, you can just keep moving. Yeah, his alternative to riding a horse, though, is this R2. Which is Yoshitsugu on wheels. But if you get hit once, you get knocked out of it.
More than snails, I savor sprinkling salt over.
And press square to just keep spinning into people. You can jump. And triangle is sort of like your U-turn. It's pretty fun.
Behold the solar nexus. It will set all ablaze with the power of the sun.
Ah! The mirror attacked us!
It's a bit hard to stop.
You are quite the mystery, Motonari. Why is it that you thirst for blood in first battle?
Oh, only because my warriors are unaware of our agreement. So I suggest that you mount your best false defense.
He just didn't tell his men.
This can't be happening! Our boss can't lose! No! They've taken the solar nexus!
Soldiers, we must reclaim our
Imagine there's a
battle
Sengoku
at once.
Basara racing game. Does that exist? No, a Samurai Warriors racing game exists. A horse racing game.
Don't worry!
I don't think
It's
Basara
just a
has one.
scratch! You'll be fine!
Good though. I think it's got a fighting game.
In all my years, I have never heard Lord Yoshitsugu speak one word of truth.
Even his men are fully aware he's full of shit.
We gave them extra time, but now we have no choice.
There's only one
You
thing
subscribed to
can
me
do
like
in a
1 or 2 years ago.
situation like this.
Well, thank you
Run!
for sticking around.
And run fast!
Drift.
Let us serve as pawns and lose ourselves in the battle.
You truly are oblivious to the fact that this battle will be your last.
How often I have been feeling my mortality on this journey.
If one of us dies, all we have done will be for nothing.
You're the one who just said this battle would be his last.
It seems that our pact is now both official and unofficial.
Indeed it is, and yet our motives remain our own. You should proceed as you have planned, Yoshitsugu. I will do the same. And you would be wise not to become an obstacle for me.
That was always my intent. You are the warriors who battle beneath the sun. Show some mercy, would you?
I think not. You should surrender.
Mercenary's just too stubborn to lose. And here's his
Are you
Basara.
certain you understand the scope of our pact? I shall let you claim the country, but Shugoku is mine. Oh,
For a warrior, you worry too much.
We've seen that a lot fighting Yoshitsugu.
fine then. Our pact is sealed, Yoshitsugu. The official one, of course.
Although their conversation lasted for quite a while. Maybe you shouldn't have Muso'd him.
Surely now is
Basara.
the time to invoke it. Not quite yet. It is definitely far too early for that. But I do so long to see these people writhe in agony. The time is near. Soon it will come.
To the end of every stage, Yoshitsugu is just like, now should I curse everyone? Oh yeah, the close-up on the eyes, it's great. Actually, I didn't see it because I was looking at the chat.
Good. I'll be off then.
Until then, best of luck enacting your schemes.
Best of luck to you too, Motonari. Travel safe. I'll be waiting for you.
Farewell.
Masamune taking care of the worst stage for us, and Kenshin again taking out Yoshiaki.
So, our chess match of life and death begins. Who shall be the first to suffer my checkmate?
Wonder what that line was in Japanese, because I can guarantee you they didn't talk about chess. Maybe Go or something. How many times have I played Yoshitsugu's route? Apparently done all these stages. Let's see, which one do I want to see the most, though? See, there's a cutscene for Kanbei, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's one for Hideaki. The one here's lines for Tsuruhime. I guess we'll go with the Kanbei first. You give priority to the cutscene.
What now, Mitsunari? Shall we leave for Shikoku?
Have you lost your mind, Yoshitsugu? All that lays ahead is the cell where we imprisoned Kanbei.
You worry too much. Trust me, the real fun is about to begin.
Alright, it's Shogi. They play in Japanese, right? Also, I like how Mitsunari just like, we have no reason to be here, and Yoshitsugu's just like, no, this will be great, trust me. He just wants to have fun. Yeah, I forgot to change R2s, oh well.
Yoshitsugu, what brings you here?
This means more high speed Yoshitsugu.
We are headed for Shikoku. You're coming with us.
Shikoku? What kind of cruel torture is this? It's a chance we'll take. All or nothing.
Oh, I'm not used to seeing the wife's name as just the wife.
How can you say Lord Kanbei has bad luck when you don't even know him at all?
And I can't say, well, you must be single now because you're still alive.
Out of my way, Yoshitsugu. I will kill them all.
Gracious, no. After you.
Hideyoshi's forces are at my heels again? Mitsunari, why won't he leave me alone? Places like this grow on you. You get used to them after a while.
In all my years, I have never heard Lord Yoshitsugu speak one word of truth.
The digital triangle is pretty good if you spam it. Enemy Yoshitsugu loves to spam it.
After all the time it took us to build this camp, damn it!
Nothing stirs the soul like the sound of a battlefield.
I was trying to hold triangle for the L1 triangle, because I thought you could charge that. And I'd be thinking of an R2 that he can charge. Oh yeah, Yoshitsugu's running speed
Thank you for
is
waiting.
higher
I'll
with
take
his
care of
R2
this.
at the... Oh, his base running speed is actually
Run
pretty
home
fast
and
too.
Tell all that Mitsunari has transformed into a demon. Watch out for your head. This will hurt.
Look! The enemy falls! The fight just runs out of them!
His neutral triangle is pretty fun too, just boomerang the beads forward.
I've already spent too much time in a prison cell.
Oh hey Adrian, member for
Careful
2
not to
months,
hurt
nice.
yourself while you're beating on us.
Oh yeah, Aristocrat gave away some, or not Aristocrat, Saimao gave out memberships earlier. I don't think they were all taken. I'm not sure if you're able to like scroll up and find those or not. I'm not sure how the memberships work if anyone doesn't have them.
Wonderful! We just lost another bunch of good men! Hold on! This is no time for cowardice! Sure thing!
You know, I've noticed ever since I added memberships, no one donates anymore. They just
What are you trying to
They give away a bunch of memberships.
No, I messed up!
Which I guess is better.
Think Lord Kame's bad luck
The
is
people
starting
that
to
don't have them
rub
can
off
get them.
on me. It's been
The money actually does
Lord
something.
Kame. Good time.
Oh yeah, Captain got one and then didn't say anything. Like he just walked into the room, picked up something and left.
You know what I think? I think you're the one who should be in shackles. You may very well look the part, but can you live up to it?
Do not make me repeat myself. I will not allow you to die.
Leave it to me.
Lord Kame, we have to retreat!
Honestly, Yoshitsugu's a bit better than I remembered him being.
They're getting in the way of our construction!
I remembered him feeling kind of bad to play, but I'm actually enjoying the leisurely
We're almost
floating around. You just slaughter everyone.
He is almost as wise as Lord Hanbei.
gotta defeat Yoshitsugu, or he'll have me chained and imprisoned again.
I sure am glad to be under my general's command through this.
Are you able to send a message when you become a... I was reading the chat. Wow, you actually took over that base? Yeah, alright, you get to keep it. It's yours.
There is no reason to be hostile.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can add a message whenever it notifies, like... Whenever it makes a notification that you've been, like, a member for a few months.
You know you won't
That's
always
something
be
you'll want to
this
Google.
lucky.
I don't actually do this stuff myself, I just enabled it.
I think he's ready to dig your grave.
Whoa, how did that deal so much damage?
What the? It's a giant.
I was just using his regular air screen, S-string, and that took out, like, half of the Drill-tron's HP. One of its attacks must
Dig
have
your hole as deep as you
triggered, like,
want,
multiple
Kami.
hitbox triggers.
You will never escape the darkness, I
Yeah, okay.
At least I'm used to them.
So, like, his 4th and 5th attacks with the S-string, when he's, like, whirling the beads left to right, that's all, like, multiple hitboxes, so it's just dealing a ton of damage to something with a big hitbox like the Drill-tron. Huh.
That's all you got? That's it?
And Coco, member per month. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. It always seems to turn out this way for me. I'm positive my luck would be better. If only I didn't have this damn thing holding me back. I got a lot of pent-up anger I need to take out. And seeing as you're the only one here, you better brace yourself.
What are you afraid of, Kanri? The conquest of Shikoku was mostly your doing. You should be proud.
Why the hell should I be proud of that?
Kanri, did you ever imagine yourself working for the Reconstruction? You are perhaps the most noble spirit to walk this earth.
Not by choice. Cursed. You forced me into this position.
Oh dear. I hear this faint buzzing in my ears, like a pesky fly. Did you just say something?
Poor Kanbei.
Have mercy! Let me go! Wasn't locking me up in that cell enough for you?
It is clear that you do not comprehend my motives for your capture, Kanbei.
Please take into consideration the fact that my wrists
Okay, that was
are
it for
covered.
dialogue. Yeah, aristocrat member per month. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I should be thanking Saibao for that, because I'm pretty sure you didn't actually... Pretty sure you just accepted 2 memberships.
Damn you! Yoshitsugu!
Now then, shall I take Kanbei along with me?
Hold!
Mitsunari struck down Hideyoshi's subjects one after another, for they had begun to slander me behind my back. I knew they were. I could feel their snide remarks pierce from far away. This vicious man before me, he might be more of an imbecile than I had first thought. Relentless, a word many use to describe Mitsunari, but I suspect this is not true. He possesses a weakness that he conceals with expert precision. Yes, deep down I believe Mitsunari is a very fragile man.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was gazing into the heavens, hoping to be showered with sparkling stardust.
Stardust, you say? I do not see any stars. Go rest. You are overly exhausted.
Arise. You cannot sleep all day. We cannot abide laziness, Kanbei.
Well, time to abuse Kanbei this route. I do love that cutscene. The way Mitsunari sheaths his sword and then just bitch slaps Kanbei with it. It's great. Also, it said something for how much Mitsunari cares about Yoshitsugu that he would kill Hideyoshi's retainers because they were talking bad about Yoshitsugu. I think that's the only instance he's, like, killed someone that's part of, you know, Hideyoshi's army. Or at least been talked about doing that. Though I do recall him doing something similar in the anime. When Ieyasu betrays, like, when the messenger, like, approaches him and tells him that Ieyasu betrayed, he didn't believe him, like, so much that he killed the messenger, just immediately assuming he was lying to him. He was so offended just by the prospect that Ieyasu would have betrayed. I rewatched a bit of the anime recently. Mostly the Matsunaga scenes. He kinda just starts appearing in the anime. Like, the last line he has in the anime is talking about wanting to drink from the Demon King's skull. And then you never see him again. So I assume that didn't go to plan.
So, let us embark on a joyful excursion.
Excursion? What are you talking about?
Right, I kind of forgot that if you go down Kanbei's route, then you're kind of just locked into Kyushu and stuff. Well, time to have Kanbei's bodyguard. We're just in the Kanbei bullying route now. Oh right, it changes R2. Grab the other one. I kind of wish I went down the other routes, but I think the cutscene was worth seeing. Alright, I guess let's go to David.
Does destiny call me, or is it I who calls destiny?
Red has been playing Neptunia Rebirth 1. I can't remember if I beat that one or not. I don't think I beat it all the way. I think since I played the original, I didn't really feel the need to finish it.
My lord, I've been informed that we have an intruder.
Your voice irritates me, Munashige. Be quiet.
In Rebirth 2, I don't think I ever even tried. Because I played a lot of Mark II.
Water and oil. A perfect mix.
Yeah, Matsunaga basically just bails in the anime.
It's time to spread the word and save it.
It's honestly kind of disappointing how little he actually does anything in the anime, because they build up him doing stuff a lot. He's got a lot of, like, cutscenes where he speaks scenes where he speaks ominously to people. And he almost gets into a fight on, like, multiple occasions, and then just doesn't actually fight.
Come now, Munashige.
But the only fight he had was against Kojiro in Season 1.
My lord.
And in that fight, once Kojiro got one solid hit on him, he got taken out. It was really pathetic. It's like Kojiro was poisoned for majority of the fight, and as soon as he got the antidote, he hit him once and he went down. Which is weird considering how strong Matsunaga is in the games. The guy is a juggernaut in the games.
Run! Munashige of the West is coming!
Specifically when you're playing as him, though, I guess I should say.
There are two things that I inherited from my... I and I alone shall be the one who defeats you.
I almost forgot. I am a warrior.
Rebirth 2 is the best game. Maybe I'll get around to playing it at some point. It has been a while since I played Mark 2. I just did a lot of grinding for that to get all the endings.
Isn't this a wonderful painting? All should be made to admire it.
Also, I kind of didn't want to experience the Conquest ending again.
I do admit, a life of peace and serenity is something I long for.
Really no lines from Inoshige? Alright, I'm just gonna rush the sword then.
You remind me of myself at your age.
Really? Yoshitsugu does?
You!
Yoshitsugu's probably older than you, dude.
Yourself together.
Even if people find me strange, I must not let it disrupt my mission.
Hold on. It's too soon for you to meet Zovi.
I love that you can never stop that cutscene before Muneshige just goes "Grrrr!" and tears down the wall.
I cannot be that disrespectful.
You are as good as dead.
And Yoshitsugu does not care.
May misery rain down upon us all.
That's it, Muneshige! Keep fighting! You're doing wonderfully!
Conquest is based. I wasn't really a fan of it.
That
It felt pretty damn unfitting for Neptunia.
Over my dead body!
Particularly the part with Underling just beating the shit out of, I think it was Bird, wasn't it?
Do not panic. Bring the wounded from the field and then
That's, the Underling character, I believe, stopped appearing after that game. And I feel it was because of that scene. I feel like no one liked her after that.
I rarely encounter someone who is unafraid of the sound of my saw.
There are a few of us with common sense.
Pardon my curiosity, but what exactly do you hope to achieve here?
Honestly, a good question for the Zavis.
Do not stop, Yoshitsugu. Continue to the end.
No! How could I fall for this?
I don't believe it. You wounded Muneshige. How is that even possible?
Killing a mere handful of fools will hardly suffice to bring about my wish.
He also bailed in Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. Huh.
What manner of plan leaves our forces vulnerable, Yoshitsugu?
I need no nickname.
So if you fail that stage against Matsunaga, the game will discontinue. Interesting. I don't think I ever failed it. I may not have even played it, because I think I just played the story mode with Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes.
The M in Muneshige's name stands for magnificent.
No, I played the unification mode of the characters that didn't have stories.
Life is never easy.
It's Utage, I didn't bother doing that.
For some reason, I feel
For characters that didn't have stories.
peace.
Because I already played them in the past games, so. And Lord knows I've played enough Sengoku Basara 3 by now.
I shall leave this area too. Do as you please with it.
Is that so?
There are some things in this world that Zavism is just not the answer for.
Nobunaga killed Zavi in the anime. Nobunaga killed a lot of people in the anime.
Pontiff Zovi.
A lot of side characters die extremely unceremoniously. Ujimasu is another one that got done dirty.
My lord, for those who have fallen in your name.
Did I ask for your opinion? No, I did not.
Even if I must endure this pain, I refuse to set foot on the image of my lord's face.
He's so loyal. It's humbling, really. I can't stop crying.
The ninth commandment to Zavism is, the path to purification is through lying and deceit.
I don't think we heard that line yet. I wonder if you could actually, like, just watch all the gameplay I've recorded from this game and find all the commandments of Zavism.
country is falling apart!
Your attention! I built this from a very powerful cannon, so fear it! I call all hail the power of Pontiff Zombie!
You see, he just blows up the gates of the border, waltz through, and that's it. Yeah, that's very in character for him, honestly.
If only my lord had an ounce of dignity. No! Wow, that was a terrible thing to say.
That may be Munashige's best line.
Clear, my lord, until I have rid us of this threat.
Your voice irritates me, Munashige. Be quiet.
Since I found Zavism, my life has turned around.
Yoshitsugu is always right about these things.
This is all part of
Mitsunari
the
says, blindly.
project.
Sometimes even love isn't enough to keep us alive, Lord Sorry.
It is a sin to assault the great and honorable head of Zombie.
Nice, I wasn't sure if that was hit on or not.
Who are you? Are you God?
Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
God, his eyes are so veiny.
It is definitely far too early for that. But I do so long to see these people.
Oh yeah, the
writhe in
what?
agony.
When Yoshitsugu gets hit,
The
it's great.
time is near. Soon.
Like, if you just hear him whenever, like, he takes, like, I believe it's, like, strong damage, he'll just yell, what? It's great.
No, Yoshitsugu! I beg you! I don't want to go there!
I know, and that is precisely why I'm taking you.
But of course, apparently we have to go to Kyushu. Apparently we have to take over all of Kyushu before we can turn around and go to Shikoku.
Does destiny call me, or is it I who calls destiny?
I have to imagine Yoshitsugu has no idea where he's going. He doesn't actually know where Shikoku is.
This sea is vast and deep. Do you think you'll be able to find me in it?
Oh, I don't think I used this R2, did I, in the last stage?
This is the Sulphur. Now, Shimazu the Beast.
Yeah. That R2 of his... It's had a pretty good chunk of his health. See, I thought that buffs him, actually. See. Absorb beads to lose health for attack power. Okay. Seems like it wears off quick.
Show me your tears. I only pray you're worth fighting. A true swordsman must bear all through his craft and the teachings of Jigen Ryu.
Just once I would love to beat Lord Yoshihiro!
Okay, now I can see how the buff is active. His beads are glowing.
You've got skills, and they seem well honed.
Yeah, I thought he had an aura around himself.
No matter what else
It's such a brutal animation, too.
There is nothing that could compare to the passion I hold for swordplay.
What? He
be hid beneath the hot spring?
You'll now get to see what Yoshihiro's forces can do when they put their backs into it.
They sure weren't playing around.
I doubt I'll be able to defeat Yoshihiro before he runs off a second time.
As the
But we'll see.
warrior who defeated me, please remember my name. I am... There's nothing like a bottle of sake to drown your sorrows.
You can get really high with Yoshitsugu if you keep getting hit, so you can just keep, you know, resetting the triangle attack.
I don't think this is the right time to be hiding.
Probably not.
It was with brains and brawn you fought, and with heart and soul you emerged victorious. You're a sight for sore eyes, that's for sure.
It is really disappointing there are no lines for these two stages. They're just filler stages.
Why are you looking up at the sky?
If only I could achieve the world I wish. Do not doubt my trust, for I too hold something dear that I dare not compromise.
He's using his square string over and over again.
This country, it would be filled with a bunch of roughnecks.
Damn it, come on. I parried you and you teleported away. That's not fair.
I can hide myself as well as I can swing a sword.
Hurry! We must occupy the camp before they do!
I think I was really close to beating him in time.
Don't pretend you're content to die for honor, for there's no honor in losing.
Calm down. Just focus on your mission. Focus on the oath.
And not in this one.
Let's show them our strength and take it back.
Yoshitsugu having a buff that drains his health isn't too bad, considering he's Shadow Element. So just attack enough enemies and you'll get the health back. Yoshitsugu might get along with Mitsuhide. He does, actually. In the anime, they actually work together to bring back Nobunaga. Or I think in the movie specifically.
Go ahead. Let your rage consume you. It will only make my work easier.
The movie sort of operates off of a different timeline than the anime series itself.
So evil.
In the anime series, Nobunaga never gets
It'll take
resurrected.
a lot more than that to scare the likes of me.
How many hits away were you? You were 2 hits away. Damn it.
It has been a long time since I had...
Oh, right, of course. I mean Tenkai, not Mitsuhide. Mitsuhide's long dead.
Time to cast our nets. What are you waiting for? Let's fight!
He is almost as wise as Lord Hanbei.
This is how we used to stage our ambushes back in the day.
Running away. Sure. Whatever you say, old man.
Maybe we could turn Kyushu into a country of its own.
Oh, Tiger! Well, at least it's not my mom!
It would be a...
Ah, we missed Yoshitsugu's tiger line.
Once you've gone through it,
He's telling the tiger not to eat him because he'd give him indigestion. Eating a sick man would likely just make you sick. It would be something like eating, like, rotted meat, I believe.
I trust my honor and my legacy.
That's what the tiger will follow you inside.
The road to success is a lonely one, paved with slaughter. You see, not everyone can live like you.
Don't get your hopes too high. Such a strange state of affairs. The West against the East. Strange indeed. If I ruled this country, it would be filled with a bunch of ruffians.
Playing this stage could be a method of torture. It's not that bad.
The last time I suffered a beating that painful.
The main problem with it is that there's hardly ever any dialogue for it, like proper dialogue.
You'll now see what the...
Just a bunch of generic lines going up against Yoshihiro.
To succeed Shumazu the Beast.
That's how we do it.
Now that our path is clear, I shall advance.
Is that so?
Take a good long look, because I am what you shall be.
I don't think Yoshitsugu's ever gonna get on your level, dude.
I want to do more with my life than tell tales of the good old days. You'll never be able to conquer this country unless you can first take me out.
Yoshitsugu, let him live.
Surely now is the time to invoke. Behold the ruins of Shikoku, your masterpiece.
Someday, Yoshitsugu, I will kill you.
Oh, will you now? I would like to see you try.
Right, let's try that last R2 of this. Right, I think this is the most practical R2 he has. It is just sort of like a straight-up attack.
I go to whatever lengths necessary in order to see justice prevail.
Yoshitsugu's Yukimura's father-in-law. Man, that's weird.
Well, you found your way into the Devil's Lair. As hard as it was to find, it will be harder to leave.
You, Captain!
Oh, how delightful. Come, aren't you delighted too?
This is our latest weapon, the Rising Sun! Well, we haven't quite finished it yet.
It's not finished yet, Captain!
He just said that.
I remember a time I once obsessed over such playthings.
It has so many legs!
Back at Yoshitsugu's room at home, he just has a bunch of, like, gunpla.
Damn it. After all the time and money we put into that. Oh well, at least it was only a prototype. Men, where's...
We'll go right this time.
Sorry, but ever since I saw this place, I knew I just had to have it.
Now this is worthy of Motochica's crew.
People talking about Dynasty Warriors 3 in the chat.
Ration for all if we win this.
I suppose I should get around to streaming that at some point, shouldn't I?
I shall see you in the
But I kind of started with Dynasty Warriors 4.
Celebrate our past glories.
You know, when I started, like, streaming regularly. That was mostly just because I got my hands on a copy of Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper, and I wanted to try that out. And then it just spiraled into me streaming everything.
Shoulders back, heads high, men. There's no excuse for this.
Right, let's try that R2 of his.
I have to admit you're good. Not as good as our captain is.
Yeah, he made some vortex that sucks enemies, and apparently allies in.
Sound the conch horn, men.
No one likes Dynasty Warriors 4 in Nanman. Except me, I actually kind of enjoy it. Once you, like, figure out how you're supposed to play it, it can actually be pretty enjoyable. It still takes a while, though. It is easily the longest stage in the game.
As I savor sprinkling salt over. Never mind, lads. We are just passing through. Life is unfair, but death is impartial.
I do really like Yoshitsugu's voice actor in this game.
Before you saw that it was me.
What happened, Yoshitsugu?
I believe his voice actor's name is Michael Sorich, who I believe has appeared in a number of video games and animated shows.
Right now, I need to focus.
Damn it. Death on land is no death for a pilot. You should die at sea.
I've actually seen him in a few live-action roles, which is weird. Like, he played one of the guys in VR Troopers, if anyone knows what that is. And if you did, you probably watched a JonTron episode about it. Because that's where I saw him. I have not actually seen that show properly.
That's right. This land has a new owner now.
Yeah, me. It's a weird line to have for losing territory.
Raise the sails and set course. We're ready to
If I do
sail
Dynasty
beyond
Warriors
our
3
horizon.
and play Yuan Shao, do a thumbnail like it did. Good for what? Similar to when you did for his battle at Heipei.
Devil's men never retreat.
Sure, I don't remember what that is, and I may not have even done that. Captain may have actually made that thumbnail.
I will sail to warm waters before putting you to rest. You never were too fond of the cold.
If it's something silly, then he probably did it.
Too bad they had to go against the Sea Devil. No one can defeat him.
Because sometimes he'll just give me a stupid thumbnail to put up, and I'll just do it, no questions asked.
Can't be afraid. I can't shame the bravery of the fallen.
So where Yuan Shao uses the pink laptop. Okay, yeah.
You've got an anchor of steel docking in my camp like that. But I wouldn't take a
Those
shore.
thumbnails like that are just inside jokes that no one else is gonna get.
Those are fiery words indeed. Coming from the bereaved Bildrat.
It seems you men are exhausted from your work at Shikoku.
Speaking of Captain, where is he? Probably dead. He hasn't showed up for a stream, I just assume he died.
Told you that was just a prototype. Now it's time for you to see the real sunrise.
His R2 works against it.
Is that a giant spider?
Ow. At least I got it off. Ow, that dealt a lot of damage though.
What does the Mo in Motochika stand for, men? Mo's for money!
Weird, he's not dealing big damage to the Rising Sun like he did for the Drilltron.
I will banish all joy and
So it's almost killed me. I really should use this boss for early on. With the amount of damage it would have taken, it would have filled up all over again.
Toes for top-ass captain, for ours is the highest at sea.
Should get away from it. It's about to spin. They really do make the Rising Sun a bit too damn strong.
And the Chi men, what does it mean?
Chi is for chisel, captain. Just like our jawlines and abs.
And men,
I guess I could have just stayed from behind and just kept blasting it from afar, couldn't I? I'll need to get closer to it when using the ranged attacks.
what's in the past cannot be undone. And there is no... Leaving the West behind, the Sea Devil is off in search of new adventures. Set sail, men.
I have as much sympathy for you as I would have watching a fish suffocate in a net.
Kind of, we've got nothing to say, it
These
seems.
waters are ours, men. Ours for the taking. I will do anything. It wouldn't look good if they were the ones robbing us.
The lambs call out for their shepherd.
Ow.
I'm getting pretty good at this if I do say so myself.
Trying to parry him for that Muso, but kind of better to just run away when he's doing that so you don't get hit by the cannon blast at the end.
I will not lose. And men, what does the toe represent?
Toe is for top, Captain. The toughest pirate at sea.
Yo, Motochika actually has two variants of the name chant.
What does the Chi stand for, men?
Chi is for chief, Captain. The sea's one and only.
Yeah, let's see, this time they said chief. Before they said chiseled. For their chiseled jawlines and abs.
What does it mean?
Cause for karma, Captain. The fate that smiles upon us.
Another fish slips through the net.
Yeah, so did you come here to kill him or not?
Time to invoke it.
I barely said anything. I thought there'd be more abuse to him here. Oh right, this cutscene, when it now actually makes sense to happen.
I must get this to Ieyasu. Must keep going.
Where are you going? What do you have there?
No, please don't. This is from our captain to Ieyasu.
Is that so?
Is the most broken character in the game? Definitely Nobunaga. You can just power through anything. He's got really high stats, too.
It is time for me to return.
And now that that's over with, Yoshitsugu's just like, anyways, I should get back to what I was doing. Okay, good, so I still get to play the other stages. Alright, bye, Convoy. Convoy. I told you enough. Let's actually do our job and hang out with Mitsunari. No, I kind of like Convoy is Convoy's nickname. Let's go to Noshiba. Say hi to Tsuruhime.
Why do you insist on wasting our precious time, Yoshitsugu? I've had it with you. I wish to claim Ieyasu's head at once!
Calm yourself, Mitsunari. Your haste will not garner support from the public. We will require a symbol to win their hearts and ensure their loyalty.
A symbol? Some time ago, Lord Hanbei said the same thing. He proclaimed Lord Hideyoshi as the ideal symbol to rally our people, and to guarantee they follow us.
He was right. Never forget, this is for justice and for you. She's an immaculate symbol. Surely we will have no problems bending the public to our will.
This is my sea, and I will protect it.
Now we hear what Yoshitsugu really wants Tsuruhime for. Yeah, public relations, just the PR. Okay. That poor soldier just deathly scared of butterflies. He has a very specific phobia.
What do you think of this? Look at all the supplies we got!
Oh, how dare you! What goes around comes around, you know.
All right, people. If you want to hear your fortune, stand in line over here, please.
There's a storm coming. I've taken it upon myself to rid the world of all things evil.
We must welcome.
Bad part about this R2 is that it's not great for fighting officers.
Shipmates, I need your help.
It's really just a movement R2.
I was raised to always be my best. My hobbies? I like to read.
I do like how in the regular version of Noshima, you can still see the, like the shrine gates that lead towards the arena we fought Sotochiga in the alternate version of the Noshima stage.
I think it's time we left.
What? How did she manage to go so far so quickly?
It's okay if we lose. There will always be another battle to fight.
None of that hit her.
Everyone has such a short temper.
Because no one likes to deal with you.
Well, I think just this once I'm gonna retreat.
That's the third time you've retreated. What are you talking about?
me and I'll see to your wound.
Of course, Tsuruhime can't count.
Our little crane will eat just about anything.
Maddie. That was completely uncalled for.
All right, I'll wait for you.
Look, the gods laugh at you.
Of all my years at
If you
war,
can
I've
line
never
up
seen a battle
this
for
running
which
R2
I
against the
like
base,
this.
you can just keep spamming the square attack over and over again and take it over pretty easily. But it's so awkward to line up. You can use the square attack a lot when you're midair. It gives them a bit of like, it pushes them up a little bit.
Hurry! We need to tend to his wounds right away!
Out of my way, Yoshitsugu. I will kill them all.
Greedy.
It's not that bad. Cheer up.
He's dead, Tsuruhime. It is that bad.
Can't make any sense of these secret intentions, which means they must be bad.
Probably a safe assumption.
You must ask permission first, if you wish to see Little Crane.
If you don't stop this nonsense, I shall be forced to scold you.
Oh no, a scolding.
I sure am glad to be under my general's command.
Joke's on you, Tsuruhime. At least half of the chat would be into that.
Hang in there. You can do it.
Yeah.
Those outsiders sure are rowdy.
Now, where shall I next advance to conquer? Well, well. I hope you'll permit me to flatter you with compliments.
Grooming initiated.
Oh, Yoshitsugu, please stop it. You're embarrassing me.
Ah, but you're such a charming young woman.
Mitsunari is a truly noble man. He strives for world peace.
Yes, noble indeed.
World
He wishes
peace.
my name to be listed with a Western army. Is that what he really wants?
Certainly. He needs you. How superb. I find myself afraid of my own silver tongue.
Yoshitsugu says aloud.
I will banish all joy and harmony from this world.
Our little crane will eat just about anything.
If only I could achieve the world I wish.
I can tell by your eyes that you don't.
Right by.
Very well. Let me consult with my shipmates.
Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
I feel like I should time every time I end that victory animation to be when Yoshitsugu does the eye close-up.
The time seems right. I shall return home.
What should I do? What should I do? I know. I'll go have a talk with Magoichi.
Ah, no Hideaki stage. Oh well. Oh, the map's just clearing itself out. Alright, guess we're done.
Lord Yoshitsugu! A message for you, sir. Tsuruhime, who had promised to be our ally, has gone and sided with the Eastern Army!
What a bitch.
That is troubling news indeed. Damn you, Magoichi. You talk too much.
Then I suppose you shall remain in a bind.
It took you long enough. Have you finally completed your task?
My end is done.
Very well. Then the time has come for us to head eastward. We may have different aims, but we will achieve them together.
This is the Hideaki one, right?
Our plans have been set. We now need only to wait.
I love when Yoshitsugu just gets too excited. Yeah, Mitsunari gets no comment. He's just like, eh, it's cool, she can change her mind.
No matter what, I shall never forgive you.
Mitsunari, listen to me. Ieyasu's words are his bonds, but those bonds, they can be easily broken with one cut. Broken as easily as you lost Lord Hideyoshi.
Lord Hideyoshi. Ieyasu. I will go to you and I will make you know my suffering. You'll feel my pain as I shred you to pieces.
For certain, do unto him what he has done unto you. Deprive the villain of his bonds. For every bond you cut, new miseries will rain down upon the earth. Never forget, this is for justice, and for you. Haven't I earned your trust by now?
Don't make me repeat myself. You already know the answer.
What glorious miseries will you bring forth, Mitsunari? Or will you bring nothing?
The fate of this battle depends on Hideaki. Join us, Hideaki. There is nothing to fear.
I must go. Ieyasu is calling me.
Which Sekigahara is the best Sekigahara? Yeah, Intrusion's pretty good. I do actually like the Motonari version of Sekigahara, which we have yet to play. I think it's the one stage we haven't played yet in this game.
Hideaki.
Bastard! Wait! Ieyasu said I could join his army! To tell the truth, I want nothing to do with you!
Hideaki!
I'm not actually sure who all has that version of Sekigahara.
Maybe it's not such a good idea to side with the Eastern Army.
I know Keiji does. Matilda said that in the last stream. I'm probably not going to be playing him again.
Maybe it is the right thing to do, siding with the Eastern Army.
Shipmates, it is time for a much-deserved shore leave.
All right.
You're in the middle of Japan.
They show no sign of relinquishing. That's a shame.
What's the matter?
Any Sekigahara that plays different. from the typical Sekigahara. Yeah, and this is unfortunately the typical Sekigahara.
I see you are unwilling to compromise. Fair enough. If it's a
They'd love to have you play this particular version of Sekigahara. Or Ieyasu's equivalent.
I never expected them to make it this far.
I trust you. Do as you normally would.
Like, I feel like we've hunted down Hideaki, like, 6 times already.
You certainly are very... well, aren't you? Please stop! My shipmates are in pain!
Your time is up, Hideaki!
If you listen to Lord Ieyasu, I believe...
And he was lining up that attack before I even reached him.
There is no mystery in the West greater than Yoshitsugu Otani.
Characters with intrusion are Keiji, Kanbei, Yoshihiro, and Nobunaga.
You shouldn't count on me!
Yeah, we probably won't see intrusion again. So I'm probably not going to play multiple paths with Nobunaga.
Yoshitsugu or Honda?
Because there's really no reason to. He doesn't have, like, any unique dialogue aside from, like, 2 stages.
Killing a mere handful of fools will hardly suffice to bring about my wish.
You're a bully, Mitsunari, and I hope you fail!
Hideaki, I will make you pay for your disrespect!
I shall leave this area to you. Do as you please with it.
Is that so?
We...
Muggins here told me everything. How dare you two deceive me?
Your loose tongue will be the death of you, Magoichi.
Don't be angry. I've done nothing but follow your example.
She has a point.
There are no limits to
You would
what
start
I
blocking,
can
wouldn't you?
We sweat neither blood nor fear. Only iron and pride as true warriors.
You're sweating iron. You need to have that looked at.
I, like to read? I've taken it upon myself to rid the world of all things evil.
The life of a
I
mercenary.
feel like Hideaki's gonna make it this time.
Our allies can be enemies.
Yoshitsugu's not great against enemies that block frequently.
There will always be another battle to fight. Right there. I have not fallen yet. Everyone has such a short temper.
It is
I feel like Magoichi's just
unwise to
mostly
judge
blocking.
by appearances alone.
Like, she's barely actually attacked.
Don't think I'll always do what I'm told. So, what do you think? How was I?
Probably should have used an R2 and actually used in combat.
All this power. It is the wrath of the Psycha faction.
And he made it.
Ieyasu!
You have made the right choice, Hideaki. Now, let's finish this.
my own doing. For having forged a pact with such a monster, I vow to make amends within 3 years' time.
I'm so sorry, Mitsunari!
I'll be all right. He'll come and save me.
Actually, kind of thought Tadakatsu appeared as soon as Hideaki made it there. I guess he doesn't. Oh, there he is.
Why do these men choose to join forces with Ieyasu? I loathe you, Ieyasu. I loathe that fortune smiles upon you.
Probably gonna end up fighting all 3 of them at Ieyasu's camp. Oh, okay, that was a member for 1 month. Whatever. You don't get a thanks. You know you didn't earn it. You know it was given. It was just given to you. Let's see if I can make these jumps. There's such a delay with the jumps. But I did it.
I have lived and fought through many.
It is gone. The bonds that protect you are gone. Such bliss.
Yoshitsugu, what are you? Why, Yoshitsugu? There must be more than hate in your heart.
I have much hate, and I hold all that hate.
You fight not for the country or for revenge. Is this what you're attempting to say?
Why does fortune always choose to smile upon you? What is it that separates you from me, Ieyasu? What?
This really kind of comes out of nowhere from Yoshitsugu.
None at all. For you and I as well share a bond.
Nonsense. Don't you dare sing that song to me. I despise you, Ieyasu. I hate how people look to you as if you were the sun in the sky.
Let us set forth to a place.
You can definitely see where Yoshitsugu is coming from.
I will serve Lord Ieyasu until the day I die.
Good for you, random soldier. I'm glad you had a line specifically to say that.
Let us see if your beliefs can convert me. I crave neither power nor conflict. I only wish for my heart to be my guide. I have
Him and
more than
Hideaki.
anyone else watched from the shadows of heroes.
I pray that this world will one day know peace.
Don't make me want to hurt you!
They are coming. They are coming. Such infinite miseries will pour down upon us. After everything that's happened, it was you who brought forth all these miseries. My deeds had little effect, or none at all. You have already died once before. You have endured enough strikes and blows to last an entire lifetime. There is nothing left in the world that can hurt you, Mitsunari. Even so, for you to bring forth such dazzling miseries, I cannot imagine. I wonder, how deeply does it hurt you?
What's wrong? What?
Nothing. You are truly an amazing fellow, Mitsunari.
And so that just kind of ends. I do like how the only time you ever see Mitsunari smile is in Yoshitsugu's imagination. It is kind of the closest thing to like a happy ending both these characters get. Well, Mitsunari's blue path ends pretty good. Yoshitsugu just gets really into the stars falling, but then like nothing really seems to happen out of that.
Those above and those below have all become one with my pain. The whole world shall wallow in misery.
Blue path? Yeah. Yeah, blue path's next.
I wish you nothing but misery.
I guess I'll use Yoshitsugu's alternate outfit. Plays Necromorph Yoshitsugu.
Understand, Mitsunari.
Lord Yoshitsugu! I have a message for you. We received word that Ieyasu's forces have set off to recruit the Saika faction.
This does not bode well. As aggravating as Magoichi can be, it would be unfortunate if she sides with Ieyasu. Now, how shall we suppress them?
Yeah, what sorts of blue paths just go beat up Magoichi first. It's mostly the headpiece I don't like. Like, not necessarily the red eyes or the black skin or anything. Or the black everything. Actually, I guess Yoshitsugu isn't showing any skin, is he? It looks more skin-like in this alternate outfit.
I am not fond of Magoichi, but I acknowledge her abilities. We would be wise to crush her before she allies with Ieyasu.
Yoshitsugu dark theme. Yoshitsugu's character selection line is basically, I fucking hate you, why would you choose me?
Let the bell toll for the proud Saika faction! Soon you will know the superior strength we possess!
I do look forward to seeing his close-up in the victory animation. The hat is definitely worse.
A caged bird should by right have its wings clipped.
I can hardly stand to see that smug smirk.
And how can you from across the other side of the map?
It is not the destination, but the journey one should relish.
The real misery was our friends we made along the way. Since I'm Yoshitsugu on wheels, I may as well just ride straight to Magoichi.
Touch it, you die.
Gosh, Chefton.
I see you are unwilling to compromise. Fair enough.
What he's quoting is actually like the funniest thing in GTA 5, though. If you don't know the scene, look it up.
So this is where they were hiding!
My, what a surprise. It is a good thing I do not have a weak heart.
What is it that you fear the most? Spare me your squawking. Get to your business.
Well now, I certainly cannot allow you to ally with Ieyasu. It would be like handing him a loaded gun. You must know that Mitsunari holds a terrible grudge against you.
Is that so? I've always assumed it was you who found me aggravating.
It deeply saddens me to hear you say such a thing, Magoichi. Well, it appears our time is up. I must defeat you, and then be on my way home.
Do you even have a place to call home? You should know we frown upon flattery.
What sort of line was that? Do you even have a place to call home? Yeah, Osaka.
Boss, the troops are exhausted. I don't think we can hold out much longer.
May my name live
I like how
on
he doesn't even
throughout
entertain, like,
Psycho.
forming an alliance with the Psycho. He just goes straight to, yeah, let's kill her.
Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
Ah, the red.
It is definitely far too early for that. But I do so long to see these people writhe in agony. The time is near. Soon it will come.
I honestly can't tell if this outfit is showing his skin or not. As parts of it looks kind of veiny, but it may be cracked instead. Like he's just wearing like cracked armor. Return the slab. Miss Courage. Courage the cowardly dog. I haven't thought about that in forever.
Well, that's the last of her. How delightful. Now I shall head home.
He's just like, anyways now. Hideaki got his revenge for the last playthrough. He took out Oichi.
What's wrong with you, Yoshitsugu? Why do you not honor our official pact?
Please forgive me. I had some pressing matters to attend to elsewhere.
You owe me now. I did not journey all the way here for nothing, Yoshitsugu.
I do humbly beg for your forgiveness.
He says with the utmost sincerity. Oh, right. People wanted to see the Dragon Race at Oshu, so yeah.
Ever since the siege of Odawara, Masamune has been aggravating us. Now might be the prudent time to crush him.
Oh, I guess we're going on this adventure with Motonari. I guess I should switch to him as an ally. Like, Motonari just shows up and just like, alright, let's head east.
So,
Taking
come to
Yoshitsugu
face
out on
me
the
in
Hot Wheels
battle.
track.
This is a true honor.
Did someone call my name? Hmm? Perhaps not.
It's maybe harder, since I won't have any boss reverse. If I get stopped once, I'll probably have lost. But yeah, you see, cross out on a horse. Can't get on it. Though it would look incredibly silly, riding a horse while riding a pelican.
Stop it already, would you? It might be fun. And I do have some time to kill.
I think he's like the exact same
Masamune,
speed as a horse.
Stay alert. Our enemies could advance at any moment.
Behold Mitsunari. Masamune Date welcomes you.
Masamune. Who is he? I do not recall the name.
To speak plainly, Masamune is a nuisance. If I were you, I would snap his neck beyond my way.
I could not care less about dealing with this man. I would much rather hurry along and continue my quest to find Ieyasu.
He said to find Ieyasu, so I like to imagine they don't know where he is, and they just went straight past Mikawa.
This is getting boring. Try harder. Put up a challenge.
Don't need to go after the boss red chest, so I can just head straight
Do
through
not doubt
here.
my trust, for I too hold something dear that I dare not compromise.
Alright, sticking close to the ring, the edges. Seems to be enough to put me in the lead. Although he is right behind me. I got it.
I once thought to...
I have made it. Tremble before me. Show me
I won the race. Be afraid.
Lord Masamune, please wait at the headquarters for news of our victory.
What is there left to do once you've found yourself adrift in the sea of threats?
No need to panic, but the strong will survive.
I'll carve Oshu into their foreheads!
This battle is coming to its end, and I will be the victor.
Don't worry. I'm just getting warmed up.
Are you prepared to kill anyone or destroy anything in order to advance?
You're not aware who you're talking to?
I'm doing all I can. I ask not for forgiveness.
It's no use. You can see the determination in his eye.
Thought I caught too fast on the horse. Pretty sure, yeah.
Kojuno! Ride like the wind!
With his,
Yes.
what is it mode called? Flight mode.
Finish this quickly, Yoshitsugu. Do not have time to spare.
Defeating Kojiro is probably going to be way easier, Yoshitsugu. Yeah, I'm rinsing his HP.
My, what a surprise. It is a good thing I do not have a weak hand.
Damn it, I'm too far ahead of him. I can't hit him now. There we go.
Next time we meet, only one of us will be walking away.
Why does he let Kojiro live? Now we just gotta go down the full racetrack to reach Masamune. I guess we don't hear the line about being in the lead in the race if Kojiro's, you know, dead.
You think? I have waited in the heart of this raging blizzard, waiting for another chance to fight you.
Blizzard? What? What?
So your name is Masamune. Stand aside, stranger. Get out of my way. I still have no memory of him. Yoshitsugu, I'll let you deal with him.
Of course. Knowing you, I should have expected no less. I beg your pardon, but my friend Mitsunari claims not to know you.
How dare he speak such an outrageous lie! If he thinks I'll stand idly by, he's got another thing coming!
May misery rain down upon us all.
Show me how good a guard you are. There's only one more left for our taking.
Hitting him on the side of the L1 triangle does a lot of damage.
Make me retreat. I won't forget this.
Do I detect regret in your voice? Yet another taste of misery. Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
I think he means after defeat by Mitsunari, he was stuck in a personal winter. Probably. Probably that was just some flowery line in in the original Japanese, and the translator just sort of translated it literally. I had to make a joke about anal beads twice, didn't you, Captain, huh? Just to make sure I said something about it, huh?
It is here that we complete the first step in the journey for our noble cause.
Noble cause? Yes. We advance ever closer to claiming Ieyasu's life.
Motonari's just here.
Seeing as I'm already here, why not crush those who already fight against Masamune?
Well, out of these, I guess I know who I'm going after.
The time is right.
I doubt there will be any
This world
lines, but
is now
we'll see.
ripe for my taking.
I thought you guys will never get tired at this stage.
Yes, Yoshiaki Mogami, that's me. Don't be shy, come here. I've prepared some tea to welcome you.
But it is honestly one of the better stages. Even despite having to wait on the boat, you don't have to wait on it too long. Just take a few bases, you can reach Yoshiaki pretty quick.
Shall take the river and attack their headquarters from behind!
Is that so?
You fire!
I don't like the looks of that ship. Launch the super sonorous ship cannon. Take that, you mariner fiends!
Hello, Harry Eagle. Yeah, I kinda just spontaneously decided to stream today. Because I may not be streaming too often in the coming days.
Out of my way, Yoshitsugu. Then we'll kill them all.
Gracious, no.
Which the reason for that is I have a job lined up.
All right, everyone. I'll be taking.
You may notice me complaining about money lately. But now it looks like I'm about to have that sorted out.
Damn it! The water gate is closed.
Please don't talk over cutscenes. What, the boat?
We are righteous, and we bear justice in our hand.
Nothing stirs the soul like the sound of a battlefield.
The R1 deals like a bunch of extra hits on the enemy.
It's open! Pardon my curiosity, but what exactly do you hope to achieve?
Which makes it pretty damn strong, honestly.
They're bombing us again!
They say you are a clever and well-respected general. This defeat must sting.
This is hard work. I've been sweating non-stop.
I like how Yoshiaki said, this is hard work, I've been sweating non-stop. He's just been sitting at the main camp, he's not doing a damn thing.
We need to defend the ship.
Now we gotta wait for the boat to go around.
What happens when you don't obey my orders?
They're bombing us again!
Wasn't paying enough attention to getting ahead of the boat, but oh well.
They're bombing us again!
Watch out for your head. This will hurt.
Boss! Boss!
Sipping brown rice tea is hard work. Yeah.
Gentlemen, the first one to claim a kill will get a prize.
They're bombing us again!
Yoshiaki says that in the middle of a battle.
I was wrong to underestimate you. To not recognize your true potential.
Oh, huh. I never realized the boat will teleport if you take over all the bases down below.
I'm surprised you haven't given up yet.
It just warped up the river.
To be this stubborn, I'm going to lose my patience.
It's a nice bit of foresight to keep the player from having to just wait unnecessarily.
Look, the gods laugh at you.
They're bombing us again!
There's only one thing you can do in a situation like this. Run! And run fast!
The ship has docked. Everyone, prepare to raid the enemy headquarters.
Eyebrows plucked,
Figure I'll ignore the
ears trimmed.
Drilltron this time.
Well done, gentlemen. Bravo!
A cup of tea?
Do not make me repeat myself. I will not allow you to die.
Leave it to me.
Zenari really doesn't like to repeat himself.
Life is unfair, but death.
There are none in this world that compare to me. The renowned. The feared. Good lord. Whatever could Mitsunari's forces want from me?
I'm very surprised he had any dialogue at all. Also, I just blue balled the entire chat.
Then let us say that I desire a good hunt.
A weasel hunt.
I still find myself in a fighting mood. Perhaps I might defeat you in battle for a bit of sport.
I must say, I strongly object to this entire notion of yours.
I strongly object to being killed, yes.
The time is right. This world is now ripe for my taking.
Now, wait just a moment. If Masamune no longer poses a threat, then Oshu is ours for the taking.
he's trying to join the Western Army.
No matter what people say about him, he really is quite intelligent.
I can't help it. Being clever just comes so naturally.
Here I come.
What makes me the man I am is how I never let an opportunity pass. At least I will die with honor, as I have lived the life of an honest man.
Obsession. The misery of those who can never achieve enlightenment.
Yoshitsugu is really going off the deep end in this route.
Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
The chat's reaction to me skipping half of Yoshiaki's cutscene. Ban him, hope you like a nuke getting dropped in your house. Oh, and he died too, yeah. In the stream. Why did you kill him? You guys wanted me to play the stage.
Surely and steadily we advance. My noble cause will be achieved no matter what.
Mitsunari just like, you okay there? I don't know why there's a deleted message from No Mercy. The captain obliterated. But they didn't deserve that.
Ujimasa, by the mercy of Lord Hideyoshi, you were spared from death itself, and yet you form an alliance with the Ieyasu. How dare you!
Shall we go then? We shall make sure they never again cry out for reconstruction.
Your life is overrun with burdens.
I think you've said enough, Motonari.
Yoshitsugu's just in this weird mindset where he's like, I am not in the mood for your shit, Motonari. You just shut up and stand there.
Before we do, Yoshitsugu, may I ask you one thing? What is your goal in all of this?
This is done to exact justice and to let Mitsunari live.
Then tell me which one deceives you more, your heart or your words?
The ellipses of acknowledging truth. Captain get— oh, that was aristocrat. Just immediately blamed Captain.
The Toyotomi are here!
It is not too late. Apologize to Lord Hideyoshi.
I do like how Mitsunari gives him a chance.
The Hojo Clan's Supreme Gate of Honor has been completed, and I highly doubt anyone will be able to get through it.
This is a lot better than the last one.
It is one thing to conquer and defeat our enemies, Mitsunari, but fine.
That's like a line from when Mitsunari is getting too carried away.
The Supreme Gate doing that.
But I was just talking about how reasonable he was being.
Out of all the opponents I could be facing, I have to fight you? Just when we were finally getting settled in, you attack us?
Uh-oh, wait! It's okay! Calm down!
As the warrior who defeated me, please remember my name. I am...
Don't worry. I shall be gentler with you than Mitsunari. Don't pretend you're content to die for honor. For there's no honor in losing.
Let's see if I took these over quick enough.
They just won't go down.
He boasts of reconstruction and at the same time join forces with Ieyasu!
Brace yourself. Mitsunari the Dark King is enraged.
It's weird he sort of makes like a hook with the orbs to ride the zip line. Like, that feels unnecessary. Yoshitsugu is so floaty when he jumps. And I guess it made sense, he is perpetually floating. What riveting dialogue we'll have with Kataro.
Of course. I do not worry, for you cannot die.
We have much in common, Linda.
Sure.
Is he really human? Or is he just the spiteful shell of a man?
Men, give him a clear path. He's not someone you want to get in the way of.
Of course!
Taro in his low health.
What? Am I going to lose again?
This is the first step towards our noble cause. My heart, body, and soul are overflowing with joy. Such bliss.
Not good. Not good at all. This is bad. Truly bad. They're here!
Someone should have put you in the ground long ago. I've had quite enough, Fujimasa, you coward!
But I have nothing to do with any of this. You both disgust me, you awful, shameful youths. Now that Hanmei and Hideyoshi are dead, your cause has become a pathetic one. I am infinitely better than you because I devote myself to reconstruction. Everyone, come
Yeah, Ujimata just does not know when to stop.
Where did that one come from?
Poor fumbling old man.
How did that happen? Men, protect
Also,
orders.
Mitsunari was so angry he started to glow red.
Ah! The darkness has come! The evil one! Mitsunari, the Dark King!
I shall rip out your throat! With my sword, I shall cut you to pieces and eat your heart!
Jesus.
He is called the Dark King. Let his battle cry rattle your ears with fear. Understand that Mitsunari has every reason to be angry. However, if you like, I can lend him some assistance.
No! No! Please don't help him! I'm asking.
Mitsunari is so metal. Yeah.
Only I can make the cherry blossoms bloom once more in Odawara.
Also, I do like that this is playing Mitsunari's theme.
Defeat them and forever embed our names in history.
Of course.
My dear town, my dear people, farewell.
Mitsunari, does your evil heart still thirst for blood? Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet.
Alright, Mitsunari's still on the map. Well, there goes Motochigo. So much for that whole strategy. Why is Ieyasu fighting Yoshihiro on the other side of the continent?
My anger has not subsided. Come, Yoshitsugu. Follow me as I kill everyone who crosses my path. Everyone!
Very well. Lead the way.
Your pet is out of control. You should tighten his leash.
You would be wise to think before you say such things.
Just a bunch of generic say, just boring. Let's see. I think we've done Irakumo Castle the least. Yeah, we'll do that one. Plus, I apparently haven't done it.
I find a journey of 1,000 miles to be quite satisfying. The longer a voyage, the more valuable.
Just see, let's see to the question part, but she's already just like, okay.
Before we start, I would like to enjoy the quiet.
That's Blue Sky Castle. I wonder how we can get in.
Come now. Prove to Mitsunari which of you is the fastest.
Yes!
What is it you want from
Mitsunari going full Dimitri in this battle. He was kind of always full Dimitri.
I do so savor the sight of their futile attempts to escape.
I don't need to take this one over. But I won't.
Let's do this. Just me and you. One-on-one.
What are you doing, you idiot?
They say you are a clever and well-respected general. This defeat must sting.
Finally, we're about to see the Blue Sky Castle.
How is it you never get blood on you, Yoshitsugu?
Well, he defeats everyone from afar, so... Yeah, that pretty much does it.
Maybe if I make myself felt.
Watch out for your head. This will hurt.
I wonder if the bridge will go down if the enemy were to retake one of these bases.
That is how I channel.
Kind of curious if they have a cutscene for that. The game's usually pretty good about that kind of stuff.
Underestimate you. Do not recognize your true potential.
Only we can get this done, so let's do this.
Sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to do with you.
When we meet, I will listen to what you have to say.
We are righteous, and we bear justice in our hand.
Pardon my curiosity, but what exactly do you hope to achieve?
I'm pretty sure nothing. I'm pretty sure he just wants to hug trees.
Whenever I look back on it, it surprises me how empty my life has been.
Well, that's just depressing. Deflect me.
I will leave this to you, Yoshitsugu. Take them all down.
Here I come.
When I look to the moon, so peaceful in the sky, I lament the world we live in. You may tread wherever you desire, as long as you do not hurt the forest.
This guy, it really feels like you have no reason to attack him.
Every life is born from death. That is one of the lessons I have learned from the forest.
Because all he does is just say a bunch of hippie speak and not... He doesn't seem to actively attack anyone.
I suppose I shall just plant another seed to sprout more evil.
I mean, the seed part I think he'd be down with.
Looks like a bright future awaits us all.
I will suffer. Do as you must, as long as you stay out of my way.
Put your weapon away and travel somewhere else.
seems so foolish, all this bloodshed.
He would get on top of the pillar when he had, like, no HP left.
What brought you here to this forest?
Nothing ridiculous, you just have to be Mitsunari's way.
I will only hibernate through the dark winter.
Surely now is the time to invoke it. Not quite yet. Finally, I have arrived. I must say I have done well on this journey. I am rather impressed with myself. But now, it is time to return.
He did kind of just take out the entire East.
Finally, the time has come. Tell me, Mitsunari, how much do you hate Ieyasu? Do you hate all people? Do you hate this entire world?
I hate with every ounce of my being Ieyasu. All people, this world, I despise them all!
Then you shall be victorious, and he who has come from the sky shall aid you without fail.
It again ends on ellipsis. Mitsunari's just like, what? It's like no one has any idea what he's talking about. Okay, what Sekigahara we're doing next? Aftermath. Another Hideaki one, I think. Yeah, I'll equip a different art too. I'm not gonna be doing much running around here. Let's see. Buff one. Or the one that does an actual attack at no cost. I'll do the buff one. I think that'll be the most effective one.
Yoshitsugu, I have a question for you.
Yes, Mitsunari?
Why would you take action without my knowledge? Don't I have your trust?
Please remember, everything I do is for justice and for you.
How can I be certain? Can you swear an oath that what you say is true?
I'm not sure I understand what it is you are asking for.
Doesn't matter. Do whatever you please.
There's so many ellipses in this route.
Almost here. Infinite miseries are about to descend. In the sky they congregate. Soon they will wreak havoc on this world. Motonari, I see death. I see famine. I see stone hearts beating to sinister rhythms. Can you see them too?
I have no interest in this nonsense you spout. Yoshitsugu, allow me one question before you die. Why did you feel it necessary to start this battle?
You ask me why? You are more of a fool than I thought, Motonari. My noble cause is to inflict utter misery to every soul that walks the earth.
Every soul, you say? Including mine?
Including yours.
And your own?
And mine.
And Mitsunari?
Mitsunari. Mitsunari is...
Yoshitsugu, it is you who is the foolish one, not me. You excel at deceiving others, yet you fail to deceive even your own heart. I will say this. Mercy is no longer of use. If you cannot accept that, then it will be I who survives in the end.
Yoshitsugu is just like, oh shit, Mitsunari is part of everyone. Somehow didn't realize that.
I have no doubt. No doubt at all.
Right, I think last time I didn't go after Tadakatsu in this stage. But I guess this time I will. Alright, prepared for the greatest warrior of all, and he's gone. Bye.
I think he's ready for a fight.
We are righteous, and we bear justice in our hand.
Attack Tadakatsu, and we may survive this too!
I apologize for Tadakatsu. He's not as patient as I am.
Also, guarding and parrying a lot. And he's got all the buffs from the bases. But I think Yoshitsugu has a lot of ellipses dialogue for this stage, because he's just contemplating what to do.
Good. That's the spirit.
Just leave it to us. May misery rain down upon us all.
To see Tadakatsu like this must mean the opponent is strong.
That is how I champ. Pardon my curiosity, but what exactly do you hope to achieve here?
Couldn't even get the buff off. The gods are too damn aggressive.
Impressive, Tadakatsu. Great work, as always.
Damn it, I couldn't even hit him quick enough to stop him from out here.
Drinking the blood of your victims, haven't you?
Letting him as Yoshitsugu may not have been the best idea.
If you can speak from your heart, I'll gladly listen.
Do not stop, Yoshitsugu. Continue to the end.
This is gonna be the first time I die.
Don't disappoint me, Tadakatsu.
That is how I champ.
Oh, please don't get stuck. Well, I'm glad I brought the R2 that drains my health if I use it. That was a smart decision on my part.
Your skills never fail.
Ah, great, the base buffs its defense. Well, with it taking over, it'll buff mine now, so that helps.
Survival of the fittest. That would leave me to defend the less fortunate.
Is it just me, or does Lord Yoshitsugu seem empty inside?
May misery rain down upon us.
Oh, come on, Mitsunari was definitely close enough to trigger the attack buff.
That is how I channel my rage.
Dying in the stream, peak comedy. Yeah.
Magnificent. Certainly the best.
If we die in the game, the stream dies for real.
Together we swore that we would bring peace to this world.
This was the same fate I faced that day.
More ellipses.
Oh, they got us! They've got us!
It's weird that some of his generic lines are still around. Right, this is the cutscene we get for getting past Tatakatsu.
Well done. You found me quickly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to run.
Ieyasu, Lord of the Skies. He used the zip line once.
To achieve peace, sometimes one must first step back before moving forward.
This is a fine battle. Is it not, Koshiro?
Yes, my lord.
It really doesn't amount to much, and it's kind of not really worth going after Tatakatsu.
Let's go! Let's give them something to remember us by!
Like, it opens up a path, and that's about it.
Should you encounter any problems, inform me at once.
His smile, so evil.
You can't even see Yoshitsugu's smile.
There, over there, and... Do not worry about being defeated. Just come back alive.
When it comes to loyalty, I am certain there is no other as faithful as me.
The road to success is a lonely one, paved with slaughter.
The road to success is a lonely life paved with slaughter. Alright, but guys, if you want to be successful, get out there and start killing.
We can barely handle them without the reinforcements.
This will not happen a second time!
I'm counting on you, One-Eyed Dragon. You must live through this.
You don't have to state the obvious. Will you make it, or will you not? That is the question.
Just a little while longer, my lord. I am almost there.
Times may be hard.
There's a bonus objective
Watch
to
this dragon
keep
rise to the
Masamune and
occasion.
Kojiro from beating each other.
May the sun rise and shine its light.
But they only
on
go
the
after
road
one
to
another
victory.
if you defeat Tatakatsu and go towards Masamune first.
I once thought...
So it's much easier to achieve that objective if you just, you know, ignore Tatakatsu.
Dare them so recklessly. It's in my nightmares, haunting memories of that awful battle.
May misery rain down upon us all.
Do not make me reveal myself. I will not allow you to die.
Leave it to me.
Mitsunari, you've repeated that line like 4 times now.
Well, a man can only be patient for so long. The moon is rising. No, wait.
I wish I'd heard that full line. Because it sounded like he genuinely made a mistake.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Kojiro just leaves if Masamune goes down. I don't think I ever knew that. I'm pretty sure I always... If you want us to see that objective, we basically had to run past Masamune and go after Kojiro. But I mean, hey, that works. Excuse me while I just rip out my own beating heart for a momentary attack buff.
It's been a long time, Yoshitsugu.
Ieyasu, I have a question. One question I must ask.
A question?
You hold the bond as your principle, but when it wavers, I wonder if you know what causes it.
Yoshitsugu?
No, I am not. I am...
Yoshitsugu, you seem different. Something about you has changed.
I have not changed at all.
Perhaps not. Perhaps this is your true form, and I have not seen it until now.
You speak nonsense.
I will explain. It is now you who wavers because of the bond!
You speak! You speak!
Yoshitsugu is triggered.
Doubt. I shall not waver.
Yoshitsugu, you must know, those who have no ties have nothing to fear. What is it that you're afraid of? Is it loss?
I suffer such exquisite misery. I have no fear of anything. I felt held near, and therefore became enlightened.
Fearing illness, separation, being in denial. These are attributes of a human being. To laugh, to hate, to shiver with anger and then laugh again. Hold your head up high, my friend, for you are just as human as anyone else in this world!
Enough! I can endure your ravings no longer!
Like Ieyasu trying to just give Yoshitsugu a therapy session in the middle of the fight.
I will serve Lord Ieyasu until the day I die.
Let us see if your beliefs can convert me. I crave neither power nor conflict. I only wish for my heart to be my guide. I have more than anyone else watched from the shadows of heroes. I pray that this world will one day know.
Yoshitsugu! What's wrong?
And that was the shortest ending cutscene in the game. You just die. Tadakatsu's course teleported you. Yeah. Yeah, this ending definitely assumed you didn't go and fight Tadakatsu. It's only been 2.5 hours, but we've cleared both of Yoshitsugu's routes. Yoshiaki got avenged. Of course, that's where you'd go. Oh right, there's no line. There's no line because Yoshitsugu's fucking dead. Yeah, I mean, appropriate. Yoshihiro free mode? Why would I ever? Now, if the chat doesn't want to see Yoshihiro, I'm probably just not gonna play him. Oh, I guess I did talk about playing him in free mode like once, just to show off his moveset, didn't I? Yeah, fine. I'll do one stage as Yoshihiro before I call the stream. Let's see. Who do we have left to play? Yeah, I'd try to play one stage as Yoshihiro. The Nobunaga will be the only character I haven't played yet. So then I have to decide if I want to do, like, Mitsunari and Masamune's blue routes, and Kanbei's blue and green routes. And any other routes maybe forgetting. Have Yoshiaki as the ally. Fine.
Rise, young warriors!
Oh, some people are saying they do want Yoshihiro's story. But... so boring. See, look at his weapons. This is a default weapon. Second tier. And this one actually looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of like a God Eater weapon. And this is the one I primarily use, the axe. This joke weapon. I kind of like the alternate colors on his regular sword though, too. See. It's 3 R2s. I guess I'll just show off Beast Cut. Because it is... oh, no, that's not the one-hit kill, is it? Ah, this is it. Right, Lightning Sword. Man, what a boring alternate outfit. He just loses so many articles of clothing, it looks far more boring. Yeah, those are some thick ropes. How much do those ropes alone weigh? Let's see. Pick one I haven't played a bunch of. I think retaking Osaka Castle would be pretty good. Just because this stage doesn't come up very often. All characters lose clothing as the old man. Intrusion's gonna take too long.
This castle is mine, and it's high time I turn my luck around.
Alright, I forgot Yoshitsugu has ridiculously slow running speed. Like, I believe he's the second slowest. Time out if you say no one more time. Alright, good job, Aristocrat.
Men, protect my castle with your lives. Sure thing.
Yeah, that's the square string, which is just a bunch of very simple... well, I was gonna say sword swings, but... also, if he uses S string and don't hit anyone, he just hits the ground. Like, you have to hit something or it just stops him dead. That makes it really annoying.
I can't wait to write about this in my journal.
R1 is just a shout that gives you some distance.
And we will protect it.
His directional triangle is that slam move. You press square, he'll do some follow-up attacks. If I can do it and not get interrupted. There you go.
That's what happens when you
And
don't
neutral
train.
triangle. Spins into the slam. And L1 triangle. Play on the ground over and over.
After all that, it's time we took a break.
Yeah, the R2 I have equipped with him is able to dish out an instant kill attack.
You just doing this to Lord Kanbei for the sheer pleasure of it?
I'll try landing it on this base captain over here. It takes a while to start up, though. Yeah. You do often have to rely on just using hero time if you want to actually get it done. Yeah, I'm just gonna die trying to use the damn thing. This is the Basara. His Basara is basically just his S-string. With a slightly different finisher.
General, I've spotted hostiles.
Very boring.
You're already after them.
That's not good. Talk about a wake-up call.
Time out with picking votes if your hero sword mode wins by default. No. No, this is the only playthrough he gets.
Looks like we're done here. Let's move on.
This'll do nice.
Yeah, King Blaze did a pretty good description of him. He's pretty good at fighting officers. He does have pretty high attack. Like, he works, he's boring.
Did you see that? Such power.
Also, none of his stories are interesting. They're all very basic.
Well, you should have gotten out of the way.
You may have the smallest Basara bar in the game. Although I don't think it actually fills up any quicker than a large one. Because I think it's all percentage based.
Wait, is it over? Did I miss the fight?
I should have gone up the other side. Oh well. I picked the stage mostly because I want to see what Yoshihiro might say towards the Drilltron going haywire.
Sick of digging graves for my guys.
You're really getting carried away, aren't you?
Plus, enemy weapons are sort of like the best thing you can use to show off his one-hit KO ability.
You know you won't always be this lucky.
Yes, they did choose Yoshihiro over Yoshiaki to have a story mode. I don't know why they did that, but they did. To be fair, I guess he was in the original game, so he got some form of priority. Oh, then again, Kenshin and Shingen didn't, so... I don't know what they were thinking.
I was the one who built that, you know. Its design is flawless. Its precision perfect.
Yeah, the best way to do it is just hero time. Make sure the enemy's not gonna move. And dead.
was not meant to do that!
Kanbei's inventions never cease to amaze me.
Ah, what a boring reaction. Though it did sound very sarcastic, given the context. He really is the best character. Shut up. What are those shadows I'm seeing? I think I'm seeing the shadows of the characters that are, like, above this area. Like in the base above the area on this map. That's weird. He sort of got like the... That's what we were saying, where you can get an attack out quicker if you just jump and press square really quick. As opposed to if you just try to do his square string naturally.
Put these bastards in the ground.
And this attack you can whiff with no drawback. He really is terrible at crowd control, though. He basically just has, like, those two sweeping attacks for crowd control, and the R1, which is basically specifically meant to give him some breathing room. But as a result, deals basically no damage.
Here, why don't you see what it feels like?
Lord Conway, you throw it in the wrong direction!
Sorry, I forgot about you guys.
What do you guys want next? Should I play Nobunaga next, or should I replay some of the other characters to get on the routes I didn't do?
My castle has been destroyed! All because of you!
I mean, really, you did it yourself, Kanbei.
You never failed to put a smile on my face, Kanbei.
Another line that seems very sarcastic.
Lord Conway, you really ought to retreat!
Damn. I just wanted my freedom.
Wow, Yoshihiro kills him. Brutal.
I can only hope the day comes soon when this old man can impart the world to the young. Huh. But until then, I have no choice but to fight until defeated.
A boring victory screen as well, yeah. Yeah, a couple people want Nobunaga, and honestly, I kind of do too, just because I just want to play him. But it will be appropriate to end on him. Yeah. Seems like a fair few people want me to just replay route, so... Yeah, I'll probably just, next time I stream, I'll sort of, like, do a double thing, and play both Mitsunari and Masamune's blue route. And then maybe go on to Kanbei. Or if that takes too long, then I may save Kanbei's blue and green route for another stream. Or I may do Kanbei's blue and green, and then Magawichi's red. Or possibly Keiji's red. If only just to see Sekigahara's schemes. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, but that's it for today. So, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.